everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the article we just read, and this article contrasts ideas of freedom represented by the Statue of Liberty with exclusions faced by Asian Americans, and even the more particularly Chinese immigrants who dealt with the Chinese Exclusion Act. It also highlights struggles of African Americans, noting that these communities of Asian Americans and even African Americans face discrimination, but their experiences were a little different. Looking at the differences, highlighting this as one of the biggest points I wanted to bring up is early thinkers that we, idolize, like Hippocrates and Aristotle, viewed Asians as inferior, and this all in all reinforced stereotypes of American traders who eventually moved to China. And as the U.S. expanded westward, these negative perceptions just justified the takeover of Asian territories because we disguised it as bringing civilization. And writers talked about this a lot and critiqued the prejudices accompanying this expansion. Pretty much, Asians didn't come to America in the way that Americans came to Asia, because Asians came to America to essentially seek out a better life. They didn't come here to take control. But Americans essentially went to Asia to exploit all of their resources and all of the labor of their people. Yeah, all in all, the Statue of Liberty just underscores how Chinese people have been excluded from freedoms and represents reflecting ongoing fights for justice that we still face today in Asian American communities and African American communities. I can connect this to a previous article we read talking about the plantation workers and the gold rush workers coming in from China. I feel like there's a lot of employment discrimination just because people fear for their jobs being taken away, when in reality, the people that they are fearing are the people being exploited for labor, being paid little to nothing in these plantations, barely getting a break, waking up siren to siren, working almost as slaves to these plantation workers, these plantations, and even to these gold mines during the gold rush. And it really sucks to hear that people are discriminating against these communities just solely out of fear. And this article and all the articles you read pretty much summarize that America has really just feared Asia. And yeah. Moving on, connecting this to a personal connection of mine, I'd say that I can connect this article and many of the past articles to my mom's side of the family. My mom came over to the U.S. Instead of taking an accounting job in the Philippines because she saw America as not only where my dad was from, but she saw it as a better opportunity to, bring a family, just kind of build her life around, because America is this land of freedom symbolized by the Statue of Liberty. But when she came to America, she dealt with a lot of employment discrimination because of her experiences in the Philippines not equating to something we'd have here in America. And this article talks about discrimination, and even previous articles talk about discrimination that people faced. So there's still many issues today regarding employment HR discrimination, and all these laws don't make it any easier, even though they should be making it easier. Connecting this to some questions, finally, I'm going to answer a question about how the treatment of Japanese Americans in Hawaii are different from the treatment they received on the mainland. Until this day, I can really say this just because, I've been born and raised in Hawaii. Hawaii is a mixing pot. The minorities here and majorities in the mainland are essentially flipped. So as an Asian American, you're a majority here. If you're just pure white, or I guess you'd even say pure African American, you're a minority in Hawaii. So this goes for in the past as well as today. So there's a lot of different ways we're treated in these social standings. Finally, do you think that people still associate Japanese Americans with the actions of the Japanese military in World War II? I can say not as much the Japanese military as much as we recognize the 442nd Regiment today, and things all the way to like scholarships that we apply for as UH students. But we definitely associate it with the negative things.